Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Farm. Thinking right out here in the book. I do what I do for you. Oh, we about to get some meditation on for real today. So let's get the party started. Right, this is 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's take care of business. Right thinking mission. And I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right things way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going here? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. It's rhetorical, but if you have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do. A person who knows not that they know not, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. Person who knows and knows not that they know, they spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya be true. See this picture here? This is my teacher for the last 20 years of a philosophical concept that we call she taught never. That's what he teaches. But I just took it and put my spin on it, call it right thinking philosophy. But this is my teacher. This is my dude. All right. You see him sitting in the meditation position. That's called a meditative lifestyle. When you go into your formal state of meditation, you encircle yourself and sit in the middle. And everything else comes out of you. See the concept? That's what the first original concept of God was, the dot and the circle. Masons call it sacrifice yourself. Ground yourself, and keep yourself in due bounds. Circumscribe that 360 degree. That way you're never out of balance. They don't know that, but that's where my girl come into. All right, so let's go. It's good to have origins of information, of the origin of something that people think they know when you can explain to them where it come from. All right, okay, now let me explain that to you. That's teaching. That's enlightening. Not debating or arguing or proving how smart I am. I just have information that you may not have. So when I give it to you, now you have it. Whatever information you had before I gave you that, you used that to tell me what you thought you knew. I just helped you out. Okay, that's what I do. That's teaching. All right, so let's talk about meditation in life. How to develop a meditative lifestyle. People know it with how I conduct myself, how I live. I don't give a damn. Don't care. Okay? When what you do fits into their agenda, you good. Oh, yeah, they love that. But when what you do don't fit into their, get them, Scooby, roll, there's a problem. Don't care. I'm concerned myself with that. Moving on. So let's talk about meditation. Why? Because meditation is you getting in contact, your lower self, getting in contact with your higher self and becoming one with the one, which is we know as God. If you're thinking you just believing in God and praying to God and think your life gonna change, hell to the no. Meditation teaches you how to put the work in. And then nature takes over. If you become in sync with the force, man, you just ride the wave of life. Why? Good things happen, everything falling your way. But a lot of people get that and they abuse it. I don't gamble, I don't bet, I don't do nonsense. I enjoy my blessings and benefits that I receive for doing what I do. That's enough for me. That's called contentment. I don't need a whole bunch of stuff. No, that don't make me happy. Me being what I'm being, who I am, doing what I do for you, makes me very happy. Moving on. That's why I do it. daily for you. All right, let's go. Lesson time. Time to teach. Meditation is not an exercise. What? That is to be practiced only at a certain time or in a certain place. Well, I gotta go meditate. Okay, that's fine. That's formal meditation, and you set time for that. Before I come here, I already meditated. Before the sun come up, pretty much, I done put my work in already. So that's prayer and meditation. I don't do one without the other. If you just praying, okay, you asking. And if you just meditating, that won't happen. Why? Because you know you pray before you meditate. That's why. So you can't do one without the other unless you do the one that ain't working first, which is what praying. Praying don't get nothing. They tell you prayer without works means nothing. Meditation teaches you how to put the work in after the prayer to get the prayer answered. I like that. I like that idea. But watch this. Now, meditation ain't just for special times. In order for your meditative efforts, the work you put in mentally, to be successful, what had to happen? The philosophy, right, thing that you practice of meditation, yoga, must become, you ready, an integral part of your daily life. You got to live it. I live Maya. I live this philosophy. Why? I understand it from that aspect. That's why. Reading it, okay, I understand it. But do it work. That's what I'm here to tell you, okay? When you see people doing stuff that because it's beyond your limit of understanding, my best friend, I know him. When I watch him now, I bet nail to have somebody crack a above his chest. Do I really know him? Dude, how you do that? Okay, that's just having respect for somebody doing something that you, I can't do that. Probably if I train and practice, but the whole point is I ain't doing that. No. So my thing, I always show respect for people who do stuff that amazes me. Nothing but respect. Why? This means that your meditative way of life, the yoga lifestyle, right thing philosophy, must become the focus of your life, no matter what else is going on in you or around you in your life. When I started out with this, I had a whole bunch of right thing, yeah. All of a sudden, it get lighter. Now it's just me. Trust me. If you walking by yourself, you doing something right. Simple as that. Understand that. Okay, so don't get discouraged. Man, nobody, no, don't worry about that. Do you. Now, watch this. Why? Most people do not practice a yoga philosophy, so they cannot control what? The clamoring thoughts of the mind. Meditation is the way to do just that. Agitated thoughts, past stuff, you can get all that out the way. What? The meditation clears the mind. And watch this. And because of this, they do not experience what we call inner peace or clarity or finding purpose in life. You know somebody who always chasing that dream, they always aspire, always, and never really get there? Okay, a lot of us do that. Why? Because we don't know our purpose. We don't know ourselves. So we have no purpose, what our destination, what our goal in life is. So we tune to what? Repeat it, reincarnation. That's why the idea of knowing thyself will stop the cycle of reincarnation. And meditation is one of the tools that you can use to put in your arsenal to use. I do daily. And watch this. When you find purpose in your life, you got others who are beset by what? Intensely negative thoughts. Bad thinking, wrong thinking. I don't harbor negative thoughts. I don't harbor bad feelings. I've gotten better at getting rid of that nonsense. Why? It don't serve a purpose. And they succumb to what? These, and know what happens sometimes? They commit acts against their own conscience. And conscience is spelled, listen to me, when you commit an act against your conscience, spelled CONSCIENCE, the conscience, that means your heart. When you go against this, you're going to suffer. You're going to pay for that transgression. And that's from yourself. And nothing to do with that. No. You caused that. You did that and you're responsible. And what happens? You will suffer the consequences of that action. Again, If the act that you do is good, you will be blessed. If the act that you do ain't admirable, respectful, up and above board, you will be punished, dealt with accordingly. How about that? That's what karma means. You get what you deserve. If your act was worthy of a blessing, that's what you get. See, I'm going with this 50-50 shot. If it ain't good, Scooby-Doo, rut roll. Yeah. Now, when your consequences of your own self is called being self-defeating. When you live in a self-defeated way of life, wherein your life is painful, all your situations are disappointing, and your life is what increased while happiness and contentment is decreasing. I just can't catch a break. Things just ain't working out for me. I can't get that. I can't do it. Okay, those are negative concepts that you carry and you bring on yourself. The mind, again, is weakened. Why? Due to the mental energy that's being what? Wasted. How? Unless endeavors which only serve to further entangle one in a complex relationship and commitments. When you constantly do the same thing and looking for a different result, they tell you that's insanity. Another source of weakening of one's will is to what? To act correctly. What? To promote better situations of what? Personal advancement, and you find happiness. And this is caused by what? The susceptibility to what? Negative emotions. When you can control that ego, when you can control your lower nature, things will start turning around for you. Things will start look better for you. Why? Because you're not doing the things that's causing you the problem. When people are down and out, I've been there, homeless, ass out. Whatever gets you back where you want to be on track, you're going to be loyal to that. And if it's Christ, if it's Allah, whoever it is, you're going to be loyal to them. That's fine. That's what it's all about. But it shouldn't take that for you to be loyal to something bigger than yourself, a.k.a. God. We only go to God when what? Nothing else works. Everything done failed. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, that's it. See? I love it. He patient. He is patient. I love that about him. Why? He ain't going nowhere. He ain't in no hurry. When you figure it out, he'll be right there. Moving on. I'm trying to get you to make that happen for yourself as soon as possible. Why? Because once that happens, everything is gravy after that. Negative emotions such as anger, hatred, greed, gloom, sorrow, depression, as well as excessive what? Positive emotions, which is elation. They serve to create what? Mental agitation and physical desires, which in turn what? Clouds your intellectual capacity to make good, correct decisions in your day-to-day life. If you think you can just go through life and no, you need to be in control. Why? Because everything you do comes back to you. You don't know that? Teach our young people that, and they'll be better at what? Living their life. Why? Doing positive and constructive stuff that's going to benefit them. Not bad and illegal stuff that's going to get them in jail or graveyard. The game, that's where you're going. You got two options. Jail or the graveyard. Moving on. I was happy with jail. Okay? A lot of my friends went to the graveyard. Can't do nothing from there. Nope, party's over. Moving on. But when life, as you live in it, seems unbearable, and it's due to what? Your own intensification of what? Your negative, your egoistic emotions, and the what? Obscuring of your own intellectual capacity. Some people even fall victim to it because they get weak-minded and what? They commit suicide. I can't for the life of me think of nothing that would make me take my life. I done been there. And that thought never crossed my mind. But it did, but I'm not entertaining it. No, man, no, get that one out of here. Why? I'm not entertaining that. That's why. You have control over that part of what's going on up here. So, and some people actually commit suicide in what? In an attempt to what? Escape. You can't escape this. Sorry. It's the mental jail that you're in when you are ignorant. So they think in attempt to what? Escape that, they kill themselves. Or in what? the painful onslaught of what? The uncontrollable thoughts. I can't get the bad thoughts on my mind. I can't stop thinking about this, that. You need help. Sit down and talk to somebody. If you can't handle what you're going through, that's what we have therapists for, psychologists for, teachers for. Somebody who can help you off the ledge of what? Mental understanding. Not a problem. Don't be ashamed. Moving on. Still, others would prefer to what? Ignore those signs and messages from what? From the deeper self, which are what? Beckoning them to what? Move forward. Introspection. Better yourself. Get up off, pull yourself up. In situations of stress in life are motivators who what? Whose purpose is in turn you away. The purpose is to turn you away from what? The outer world. When you get in spiritual, you're going inside. All this material stuff means nothing. Some people can't do without their material stuff. They haven't grown yet. Don't worry, they will. Why? Because now you learn to put away from the outer world. Why? Because you have lost your balance. When there's no balance in life, you're stumbling. Balance. If you're riding a bike, you got to be balanced. Okay. There is a place for what? Material wealth, and it's understandable, and sensual experiences. Again, time and place for all that stuff. Those are all outer body experiences. Physical, of the senses. However, when the inner reality is constantly ignored, or when your inner needs and your inner development is impaired due to what? Excessive concentration on what? On worldly goals and physical desires of the flesh, and then experiences of what? When you get what you want, that girl, that whatever it is, your experience, now what's going to happen? You're going to show signs of frustration, and if you don't get it, you show signs of frustration, disappointment. All that occurs within your own mind. You're doing that to yourself. The rule is self-defeating. When you get caught cheating, why? You might not want to pay them dues. Might be a little steep. So understand that. If these situations that you bring on yourself are understood as what? Messages from nature to what? Pull back, pump the brakes, slow down, and find that inner balance. Get yourself together. Pull yourself together. Stand upright, get it together, and act like you know. No, that shrinking won't work. Moving on. Why? So once you get your inner balance, you raise up. Is something just make you just raise up? When you feel brave, you just what? Okay? So then your personality, your integration and your harmony integrates with your harmony. And now it can be discovered. What? Your higher self, your better self. That make you feel good about yourself. Your negative self makes you shrink. You get, no. Okay? If these times are faced, and you gotta deal with them what? Daily. Watch this. With lack of inner strength. Okay, watch what happened. Then they lead to what? You ready? More suffering. Sometimes these are moments of clarity wherein what? Your higher self, watch this, is perceived and intuitive. It's there, he's there. You just gotta, every now and then you stumble on by accident and find out, and you get a flash. But people usually tend to what? Discount that occurrence because it's new to them, it's different, and they don't know how it happened. They didn't control it, so they don't know what it is. As what? As a coincidence. Okay? That's a coinky thing. I just had one of the feelings, when you don't live on, practice off those. Watch this. They call it a coincidence or curious event, while others in bewilderment who understand or believe what they are what? Going mad. I'm losing my mind. Man, I don't know what's going on. That was me. At the lightning, man, that ain't no joke. If you ain't ready for it, if you ain't prepared, whoa, dope. Trust me, that's why my best thing is try to get you prepared for that. Okay, that's my thing. Now, others prefer to ignore the issue of spirituality. Again, spirit is within. Everything's going on within. All together, watch this. And they simply, shun the thoughts about death or even the concept of the afterlife. You ain't got to believe it. But you don't believe the afterlife, but you believe in God. Moving on. This is a reverse yoga, watch this, movement that stunts spiritual evolution. Okay? Your own ignorance will keep you from growing spiritually. Why? Because it's rooted in the cause of what? Fear. Fear of what? The unknown. And the fear of letting go. Those are false evidence appearing real. I gotta have it. No, you don't. But in your mind, you believe you do. So it's gonna hold you back. Okay, that's what religion do. Hold you back. Freeing yourself is what? Letting go. Let him do what he do. But the daily practice of right thinking philosophy, which is of yoga, meditation, techniques. Again, daily. It says daily. And this can serve to what? Counteract any, watch this, and all your negative thoughts and developments in the mind. If done correctly and used correctly, and understanding will be adopted and you will be better at it. That's how you better yourself with meditation and thinking and understanding and implementing the lessons that being taught to you. You can manifest them for yourself. Now they're not lessons, they're what you know now. Moving on, I see the clock. I got one more paragraph. I shut it down. But there are four main components of meditation. Okay, again, stop telling me what you didn't know. I'm teaching. I'm giving you what you don't know. If I'm here telling you what you already know, I ain't doing a damn thing. So my whole goal is to tell you something you don't already know. Stay tuned. Pay attention. And these four things are posture, upright, breathing, breath, force, life force control, meaning you're controlling the inhalation and the exhalation of the body, receiving oxygen, receiving air, forcing it out. And your sound, hearing, and you got your mental visualization. What the mind can conceive, the physical body can achieve. That's the concept, and that's true. Why? Because even when y'all believe a lie, the power that you have, because your belief will make that lie true. That's called miracles that y'all work, because belief ain't the truth. But when y'all make it happen, it's a miracle. But then you deal with what? In the beginning stages of this mental practice, meditation, these components may be somewhat difficult to perform. Why? Because it's new to you. You're practicing with consistency, years. Not a few weeks, not a couple of months. We're talking years here. Don't get it twisted. And coordination. But with what? Continued effort, putting in the work, they now become what? A pleasurable experience. It feels good the way I live now. When I first started out, it was kind of rough. And I was the one that this way, yeah. Never mind what somebody else think or feel. You do you. If it's right, feel good to you, that's what you do. And watch this. That pleasurable experience, which will now bring you what? Closer to what? Your awareness of who? Yourself. But I know your higher self, your true self. It is difficult to control what? A mind in the beginning. Why? Because it's just all over the place. You have to start grabbing it and grab it by the throat and hold it and make it do what you want it to do. That's the ego. You stranglehold him and put him in a servant position. Many aspirants, right thinkers, falsely lose heart. Why? Because they have not obtained the results. If you think listening to me gonna get you equal to me, you crazy. I got 30 years doing this. This don't happen overnight. So I keep trying to tell you, if you think I'm gonna be, no, okay, well, put the time in. You get there. But that's my point. I'm trying to get you there on the fast track. Why? I didn't have that. So I'm trying to be that for you. And the results, they're looking for results. And that they anticipated. Well, I want to be like my man. I want to be smart. I want to know everything. Okay, put the work in. That's how I did it. It didn't just happen for me. I listened to my teachers, I implement what they taught me, and I put it to use. So now I know for myself. So that's why I'm teaching it. I'm just a link in the chain. I want to know the right thinker to find out, man, moving on. But they either what? Quit prematurely, or they jump to a different technique or different philosophy without giving sufficient time for the meditation, right thinking philosophy to work for them. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It ain't gonna happen. So if that's what you want, You can just stop right now. They do not and they will not understand that on occasions, excuse me, although on occasions, profound changes will occur in a short time, providing you putting that work in. You'll see the change. You'll notice it. But if you ain't putting the work in, it seems like ain't nothing happening. That's because you're doing it wrong. And for the most part, it's a gradual process. Again, that's the lesson. Stick to the course. It's a process. If you're looking for results, stop. Why? You don't get them until the end. I don't give you mastership. I teach you how to master yourself. You know if you master yourself or not. Ain't enough for me to tell you that. I know me. I master myself with the work I'm telling you I put in. So that's how I did it. I'm showing you how to do it too. That's the lesson right now. I'll be back. Part 2 of Meditative Lifestyle. Right thinkers, hope you enjoy the lesson. This is fun. I see a lot of y'all enjoy the lesson. So yeah, this is the book I'm using, Meditation. We got 141 pages in right now, and I'm rolling with the information. Hope you enjoyed it. And in closing, may y'all live to be 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who learn how to meditate has passed away. I'll be back.